lot of asset classes you can choose from, including equities, bonds, cash, crypto. We've spoken about your best picks. Is it still gold, crypto?
Yeah. Gold, to me, gold, GSB, gold, silver, and Bitcoin. I want a safe haven asset. They've been knocking Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's still, what is it? As we're talking, what is it, around $38,000 a coin? Started from nothing. So I think the NFTs, they're gone. That's .com baloney to me. They're going to raise interest rates dramatically. They're going to stop inflation. And they're going to do what they did under the Reagan administration. They killed the economy when they raised interest rates, 18% or something. Stop the economy. But then before the election in 1984, they started lowering them dramatically and they had a big boost. The GDP boost that you just saw in America was the biggest since then, back in 1984. So they're going to do the same thing. They're going to slow down the economy, but they're going to lower interest rates and they're going to boost it back up. But in the meantime, the economy is going to go down hard.
Right. I'm following that chain of thought you're on. Let me ask you this. When you say they're going to raise rates dramatically, what's dramatic?
Well, dramatic compared to what they've done. Probably not enough to really make the change. To me, it has to be about a 1.5 to 2%.
I would think. I mean, there's some experts saying you need, a 0.5 percentage to start clipping back at inflation. But I would think it would have to be more at this point here.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Again, it has to be around 2%, 1.5 to 2%.
So the market, the market now pricing in, since Powell's come out with a stronger talk against inflation, instead of 4 interest rate hikes, we may see 5. Does it make a difference at this point?
Yeah. Again, let's go back to Powell now. Let's go put this into perspective. This is the clown that was either stupid or lying going back a year ago, saying it was temporary. And then it was transitory. So they were either too stupid to know what was happening or they were lying about it. To me, they were lying about it. And they were lying about it because they got to keep this cheap money flowing into the system to artificially prop it up. By the way, when interest rates go up, to me, you're going to see the commercial real estate sector dive because you have an office occupancy rate of, I think nationally, it's only around 40%. Even if it goes back up to 60, 80%, you're still losing 20. But I don't see a real estate collapse. I see prices going down, but not a collapse.
I wanted to bring this up when you mentioned Bitcoin, because you and I never spoke about this. I had Max Kaiser on recently, and as you know, he's a friend of yours. He's looking to move to El Salvador. El Salvador has fully embraced Bitcoin. What do you think of that movement? Of other countries following suit that will embrace Bitcoin as their reserve currency. Is that a trend you're seeing?
No, I don't see that happening.
Before we continue, help us clicking that YouTube like button and subscribe now to our channel. This shows the algorithm that you valued this information. And it helps us spread that message. Sharing is caring. And now, let's continue.
I see some countries doing it. And by the way, I've made this very clear with the whole Bitcoin going back several years. What's going to kill the cryptocurrencies, if anything kills it, is government action to stop it. And the reason the governments are all going to go digital, just like they're doing in China with the yuan, and that was the first one that blew out Bitcoin. That's where all the mining used to be done, is because the government wants to get everything digital so they know every penny you spent, where you spent it, what you spent it on, how you spent it, so they can get what they call tax revenues, because politicians never work. They need your money. So they're going to go digital. And that when they go digital, they're going to ban competition. And if people don't think the government has the power to do that, it's not ancient history. Go back to 1933 in America when FDR said, you can't hold gold anymore. You got to bring it back to the government. And we're going to buy it from you for $22 and change. And then once we get it all, we're going to raise the price to $33. All right? They'll do anything they want. So to me, the danger in that is that's the big danger when governments take control. That's what's going to drive down the price.
And on that point, Gerald, how far away do you think we are from, a Fed coin, whatever you want coin here in the U.S.?
I don't know, but they're going to do it as quickly as they can, as secretly as they can. And
within our decade, do you think?
Oh, definitely. I would say definitely within a decade. I was even thinking within years.
Do you want to know one thing about crypto? I made over 3000% in profit in a few weeks. Fact is, the traditional financial system, the traditional money system makes you poor, not rich. If you want to earn $500,000, $1 million, you have to wait until you're 50, 60, 70 in the traditional financial system, and you probably will still be broke. And you will be old. This is not a sexy combination, as you can imagine. But the question is, how can you start in crypto and make these profits? Where to invest? Where to start? My name is Gunnar and I'm from Germany, as you can hear, and things are a little bit different in Germany. More about that later on. Fact is, there are lots of different cryptocurrencies. It's a gigantic universe where beginners and professionals get easily lost. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. There are 7 key steps you need to follow to become successful in this market. You have to know them, and if you fail one of them, it's literally impossible to succeed in this market. Just an example, one of the key points is your exchange, and one of the biggest are, for example, Binance and Coinbase. These are trusted and well-established exchanges, but, and this is a big but, you won't find the super profitable coins on those exchanges. The unknown super profitable coins that get gigantic profits are not traded on those kind of exchanges. They are traded on much smaller insider platforms that are barely known. And I can tell you what those super secret exchanges are and why they are so profitable. And another super important thing are the right information sources. The point is, the internet is gigantic. There are hundreds and hundreds of YouTube channels, blogs, pages, and much more. And there are also market makers and influencers. For example, Elon Musk, he is not a crypto guy, but the moment he recommended Dogecoin, it went through the roof, to the moon, so to say. But why did he recommend it? Where did he hear it from? He didn't hear it from newspapers. And believe me, he is listening to someone. But you have to know who, and you have to react before he is reacting. This is really, really important. And these are only 2 of the 7 steps you have to follow in order to be successful in crypto. And if you want to know all of these steps in much more detail, and if you want to have a comprehensive checklist, here's what you should do. There is a link below this video. Click on this link and you will get the opportunity to subscribe to my channel. Click on the link and you will see a video where I explain the next steps. So see you soon. Click on the link now. I'll see you there.